once again to my channel. My name is Chifrane. Thank you so much to my returning subscribers. And if this is your first time on my channel, please remember to hit on the red subscribe button, comment, like, and remember to share this video at the end of it all. Now, here is the thing. It's been a common thing these days to see women, wives, fighting their husband's side chicks. Yes, I want to say that I am not in support of ladies who flirt around. I am not even in support of the so-called side chicks. I am married. I wouldn't want to see anybody around my husband too. So I am not in support of that. Now, while watching the recent video that trended online, where a woman was fighting her husband's side chick, a question occurred to my mind. What was this side chick told? Are you sure that the man in question did not lie to this side chick that he wasn't married, or the wife is late, or he hasn't been into any relationship, or he doesn't have a family? You know, some men, they can lie at times. So I was just trying to figure out, probably this man might have lied to this lady for her to have given in. Perhaps she might not know that the man is married. You know the way men are. When they want something, they will go extra miles in order to get what they want. Now let's take a look at the video.
Do you know how much I've suffered in my home?
Leave her, come and be going your own.
Come back here. Come back here, please.
Leave her, madam, now. Leave her, go your own.
Please answer me. What do you think
Where
you
will
are?
you be going? Be going now.
I said you should answer. Please
You
answer
see
me.
yourself on Instagram.
What do you think you are?
Be going.
What
Get
do
there,
you
you see
think
yourself
you are?
on Instagram.
What do you think you are?
What's in there,
Answer
now?
me. You have anal sex with my husband.
You know,
Anal sex. A married woman like me. What do you think you are?
Be going.
Please answer me. What do you think you are? What do you think you are? What do you think you are? What do you think you are?
Be going. Be running. Leave her, let her pursue her. Just, madam, announce sex. Set her on. Set her on, gang. Come here, madam. Ah, wow, no shame. Shameless girl. Shameless goat. Someone's husband, you need a shame, announce sex. Announce sex when they give us the husband. Shameless, shame on you. You should be ashamed of yourself. Shameless animal. Shame. Someone's husband, you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm so ashamed of you.
So that's just the video. I am not siding the side chick like I said, but what I'm trying to say is this. Sometimes men, they lie to these ladies out there. They lie in order to get them. They lie to them that they love them, that they are even the only women in their life. You know, they tend to promise them heaven on earth. They tend to be nice to them. They tend to, I don't know, just disguise themselves, you know, bring out a different color. They tend to come up with stories. They can go extra mile of telling them that their wife died, or they never been married for the first time, and they will even promise some of them marriage. Some married men are even taking responsibilities for the single ladies. Those in the university, they pay their school fees, they pay their accommodation, they give them money for upkeep, promising them that they've never been with any woman in their life. They haven't got a family, they haven't got no children, because you can't really determine a man who is married or the one that is not married. Wedding ring is no longer a thing for the men, because about 80% of married men do not wear their wedding rings. Some might even wear theirs and be lying that it's not a wedding ring, it's probably a fashion ring if they forgot to take it out, you know, just to get a woman's attention or just to get a woman fall for them. Because when I read through the comments that follows this video, a lot of people were really cursing this lady, you know, pointing fingers at her. She never retaliated, she never said a word. Instead, she chose to walk out. Have you considered if this lady truly knew that the man was married, you know, and if she was truly wrong, you know, I'm not saying that she was right in a way. If she was truly wrong, or she purposely was dating that man, going out with a married man, I think she may have fought back to defend herself. Her keeping silence, could probably suggest that she was sad. She was surprised to learn that that man was married, Talk more of the wife coming after her in a public place. She definitely seemed to be in a shock. And who knows what was actually going through her mind. She might be reflecting on the lies the man might have told her while they were dating. I don't know, should I call that dating, or why he was trying to deceive her, to lure her into bed with him. Because a guilty conscience will always act up, will always try to say something in order to cover her lies. But that lady she maintained total silence, and she walked away because it was a big shame. I guess she was feeling terrible. She was feeling terribly hurt, probably reflecting on the lies she was told by the man in question. And secondly, is it really proper for a woman to go after her husband's side chick? Are you fighting for your man who lied to you? Are you supposed to be fighting? I don't understand it. Why would you fight another woman because your man cheated with her? Is it really right for you to go after a woman for the sins your man committed? Your man was the one who deceived you. He walked you to the altar, or he paid your bride price traditionally. I think your man should be the one you should unleash your anger on, not on the ladies, not on your fellow woman, probably an innocent woman. Because, like I said, your man might have lied to her. So I do not see it right going after ladies, disgracing ladies in public. And in most of all these videos that we've seen on social media where women were fighting their fellow women, we've never seen a woman fighting her husband for cheating on her. Though the recent ones we've been seeing was women having to kill their men. That was extreme. But then we've never seen any woman, disgracing the husband for cheating on her. In another development, there was a video where a woman, naked her friend for attempting to cheat with her husband. What did this woman do to her own husband? Nobody knew. I don't know, after fighting your husband's side chick, or what do you call them, do you go home to question your man, or do you go home to applaud your man? Do you go home to report to your man, yes honey, I've actually dealt with her, I have finished her up, she will never come close to you? I don't know, is that what you do when you fight your husband's side chick? And what will be your husband's response? I don't really understand it. What do you do to your man? How do you discuss that with your man? Or do you go home inviting the entire neighbors to come and see your husband cheated on you with a woman and you have caught the person? I don't really understand it. What do you do to the man in question? The man that betrayed your trust, the man that lied to you, the man that failed you, the man that, said all sort of rubbish in order to get a piece of a woman's waist just for fun. Do you remember the recent video also where a man, a knight of the church, died in a hotel after making over with a girl? And the man in question was a lawyer that the family should have covered their face in shame, and they had the guts to keep that lady behind for being honest, for reporting the man's death to the hotel's manager after the incident occurred that morning. So I don't know why people, side men a lot. Married women, families, they tend to side men that they are infallible, their sins are not questionable, especially when it comes to flirting around. Sorry to say this, I wouldn't like to see any woman around my man, yes, but what I wouldn't do is to come out to fight a woman for sleeping with my husband. Sorry, I'm not really telling you to come and have your way with my husband or come and tempt my husband, but because I wouldn't like that either. But what I wouldn't do is to approach any woman that sleeps with my husband, because I don't think that any young girl, any lady out there in her right senses would just come and approach a married man or an elderly man a sugar daddy, usually it's the men that approached women. Am I lying? Even in our culture, sometimes when a woman approaches a man, the man tends to run away. The man tends to suspect the woman, to say, oh, this woman could probably be sick or something. How could she be the one to approach me? It is uncalled for. It is uncultured, you know, for a woman to approach a man. So why do we, wives, go after our fellow women? Why not approach our men? Why not discuss this, talk this out with our men? Other than going after our fellow women who could probably be innocent, because it's the man that is always after the women. It's the man that will go to a woman and tell all sort of lies about not having a family, about not being married for the first time, about loving the woman, you know, promising to provide everything for the single girl, promising to marry the girl, even when the man knew that he has a family, just for a moment of pleasure. So please, ladies, let's just think about this. Let's stop going after one another. Let's stop going after other ladies. Instead, we should talk to our men. We should consider dialogue, you know, communicating with our men. I am not justifying men flirting, but what I'm saying in a sense is this: sometimes we are the cause of all these things. When you marry, you believe that, yes, now that I am married, everything is perfectly okay. You won't be taking care of yourself. You won't be dressing properly like you used to. You won't be wearing those things that made your man to come for you at the beginning. Some of you who wear high heels will automatically stop wearing it. A woman will go untying wrapper in the house. What nonsense? You know, you can't even make your hair. You can't even change your hair. A woman can carry one hairdo for more than 1 month, 2 months. What? And you wouldn't even wash it. No maintenance, no treatment. You can't shave your armpit. You can't shave your private parts. You don't take care of yourself. You can't even make up to look good. I don't know. You can't dress properly. You can't wear the right clothes. So you can imagine a married woman with children staying for the whole long day, doing all the choices at home, having gone out and you came back, you sweat, and you still wouldn't have to take your baths in a day. Then you go and lie in the same bed with your man. That is not proper. You are sending the man away. So sometimes we cause all these things. You know, though they said men, no matter what you do, they must look out. I don't know, but I don't believe in that. Let my man not try that. But I sincerely do not believe in that. You know, some men are disciplined. I still believe that there are responsible men out there. There are well-disciplined men out there. A lot of things men do, especially those that cheat, some of them might be initiated or prompted by the attitude of the women they have at home. The way you talk to your man, the way you treat your man, the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, you know, matters a lot. Don't say because you are married, therefore you've stopped taking care of yourself, you've stopped taking care of your look, you know, you've stopped maintaining your shape and all that. You let loose your body. That's not really nice. Yes. So let's just consider all these things and amending our ways. And then we should stop fighting women, because they are 95% of side chicks are not responsible. They did not approach your man. Rather, your men did.